Yeah. Everything's gonna be all right. Hey guys, how y'all doing? Sorry, I'm in a groove. Hi y'all, how y'all doing? I was in a groove for a minute. I love that song. Everything's gonna be all right. Today I am your host, Sun Guided, on Let's Talk podcast. We're gonna be going over this 7-day detox fast. We're gonna be giving you updates on how we feel, how we felt through the process. Giving you an update a little bit too on all of the fruits that we've had as well too. So I'm super super excited. Make sure you tune in. Also, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel right here, right now. You could be watching this right here, right now at Food for the 444. That's food, the number four, the 444. You can follow us on Instagram at Food for the Soul 444 and all of the platforms, the Instagram and YouTube. So make sure you like, subscribe, follow, tell a friend, and yes, tell a friend.
This is what your body is saying to you. Get them fruits and vegetables in your system because a change will come. Don't be afraid. Put that meat to the side some days because you are in charge of your show, your movie, everything that goes on with you. You don't have to be sick. You have parasites in your body. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start talking about my 7-day detox. So on Facebook, I posted almost every day what I ate. I had blackberries, I had cantaloupe, I had green apples, I had red apples, I had cucumbers. So these are the things that I had. So around Friday, which is 3 to 5 days, that's when them parasites are trying to get out your body. I got so sick to the point I eat vegan pasta. I was throwing up the pasta and the parasites were coming out. This just 7 days. 7 days. That's why we tell y'all, even if you don't want to give up some, you can do it for 7 days and you will have a cleanse in your body. It's very important for us to do this because remember, some of y'all are eating meat. Y'all don't know what y'all putting in y'all system. Think about it. How many people in this world eat meat? Y'all think they really got that many chickens? Y'all think they really got that many cows? Please, please, I'm begging for you to detox your body. It's very important. We're talking about somebody like me that don't eat meat. I barely eat fish. I eat a lot of junk. Yeah, I do. But I also it balances itself out. So if you don't do anything else, at least every 3 months detox your body. That's how many times out the month. We're not asking a lot. Cause some of you gonna start the detox and you're gonna like it. And you're gonna keep on to the point where you're not gonna want cookies and candies and red dyes and alcohol and bleach and because this is all the stuff you're putting in your body. Okay? These are all the things that you're putting in your body when you put all these things, when you're eating these things. So I'm that person now that was in the store looking at people reading the ingredients. Now I'm that person. Please be careful those that don't eat pork. I had a conversation with somebody last week. They was a vegan. They said they don't eat pork, but guess what? They eat the bread off the shelf and they got pork in it. So, we got to learn to build our community so that we can feed each other and not go to the grocery stores. Our grandparents, they really didn't have a grocery store. They went to the farmers market and places like that. And that's what we need to get back on. But I'm not here to preach to the choir. I'm just letting you know what I went through. And I'm a person that's always on my herbs and always on this and always on that. But guess what? The bag of chips that I ate, hey, and the chips I eat, they gluten free, all of that. So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. They will put, like me telling you about the bread, they will put pork in stuff and change the word, and you don't even realize you eat pork. If you eat Jiffy cornbread, you cook your dinner, you don't feel like making hot water cornbread, you eat Jiffy cornbread, it got pork in it. If you eat gummy bears, read the ingredients. Pork. So some of us been like, I ain't ate pork in so many years, but you have. I don't care if you got to stand there in the store and look up them definitions. It's a bunch of people I share on Facebook and Instagram where they tell you what you should eat and what you shouldn't eat. I see a lot of you on healthy stuff, but even though you're on healthy stuff, it still is hard because you're still putting a lot of the other stuff. You going to KFC, you going to Church's Chicken, you doing all that. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm not gonna tell y'all not eating meat. FYI, I ain't even gonna break it down to y'all like that. Get ready to sign up for the retreat where we can get down and get dirty and tell y'all anything that y'all want to know. We got a retreat coming. We ain't planned it. I'm just putting it out there. I'm just putting it out there. Because at the retreat, we can say anything we want. We don't have to hold back. We don't have to worry about our things getting shut down, social media, Instagram, YouTube. We in control. Because we amongst our people, the trees, the universe. We care about y'all. This is why we have this platform. Let's talk. And that's why it's called Let's Talk. Because we talking about it. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and let the goddesses go ahead and get into it. You will not hear my voice anymore tonight. But I'd like to thank y'all for the love, for always showing up, whether you see us live or whether you come back and watch our videos. Peace, love, and light.
Hey, 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 peace and blessings. Hey, Eternal Goddess, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. How about you, Sonny?
Good, good, good. How was your weekend? How was your week, basically, and your.
Ooh, well, it was great. What I can say was, I learned a lot in this fast, y'all. Like, just even the next day, getting into everything. Like, so much happened, personally, but, I was able to move through it because, we all are, it's all about our mindset and just being a better me when I react to certain things. That was really my biggest thing during this
Mm-hmm.
detox, just the way I react, the way I respond to certain things, and really not responding the same way. And knowing that, I could be a better me, I could choose the way that, I go about doing something. And also, right now, my challenge right now that I'm really learning, is to communicate more, or, to build my communication skills and
Mm-hmm.
all of that. So just working on that. And, I be in my head a lot about stuff. So, I mean, I know a lot of us are, but just speaking for myself, like I be in my head a lot. So it's just really being able to like clear my mind and just knowing that I'm making space. I've made so much space in my life, and I'm doing better. I'm in a better place in my life, and it's not even just about doing better, but just being a better me and not getting
Mm-hmm.
so caught up in certain moments that I have with myself. You know what I mean? When I'm responding to something, or I'm reacting to something, and not beating myself up about it. So that was really my biggest thing overall. But of course, I had the urge, y'all, to want to eat some of the stuff I love to eat or whatever like that. But I was able to go in there, eat my apples, cut up my apples, because I mostly ate apples. I ate grapes. I had blueberries. I went to the store and got me some blueberries. I
Mm-hmm.
ate my blueberries. I ate bananas. So I kept doing that. I've been drinking my I've been drinking my chlorophyll water and stuff. So TMI, y'all, but going to the bathroom was a lot, a lot better. It
Yes.
was
Oh
different.
man.
I feel a big difference going to the
Yes.
bathroom. I wasn't as bloated. I was on my cycle this whole detox, so it's like it was even
Mm.
with my cycle. Just eating fruit and drinking my water and stuff. Like it was just
How did
completely different.
how did that make you feel? Because I know you saying you were on your cycle, and that's a big change. Especially when you're doing a detox and different things of that sort. Like, how was that for you?
I'm gonna be honest. I had my moments where I was kind of a little spicy, a little, but I was able to work through that because I was on my cycle. It was a lot going on. I was a little overwhelmed, but I got through it because I knew that's what was going on. I knew I was shedding. It was more like a shedding for me. Being on this detox, and I know I could do it.
Yeah.
And it's just really proving that to myself and just being consistent with it, and just knowing that I'm good, I'm okay, and just being more just in balance, knowing that I got self-control within myself. And it made me happy because in those moments where I wanted to eat other stuff and I chose to eat more fruit and do what
Mm-hmm.
I needed to do for myself in those moments, I was happy and it felt good, and it really showed me something about myself. And just that's my biggest thing, just willing what I choose, and just being patient with myself as well, just being patient with myself, all these things that I want to do, and that I'm in the making of doing, and all of that. So it's like just being patient with myself and just really embracing it. So
Well, I'm super proud of you. Congratulations. Oh, as well too, I want to say that I'm super, super proud of Spirit Queen for getting through the 7 day
yes.
detox, because that could be, like I said, when I first when we were doing actual spiritual studies and we were at her house, and I told her my journey.
Mhm.
when I first started to go, plant based or, vegan or whatever. And during like that first week of everything, when I gave up stuff, I started getting like her. Like I would get sick. You know what I'm saying? I started throwing up mucus, all of that stuff, mucus buildup. But as the days go by, you'll start to feel more lighter and start to feel more fresher and different things like that. And you don't get sick like that. You know what I'm saying? So even with throughout my journey and my process, I have not even really been sick like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like probably a sneeze here and there, you know what I'm saying? Which is, good, which is, normal or whatever or whatnot. But doing this 7-day detox, it just was really beautiful for me. I would say that it actually made me go back more on my walks too, because I hadn't been on my walks in a while. So I went outside, went to the parks and stuff like that. Did my meditation and different things. Drank more of my waters, gave me more clarity, and just sat with myself. You know what I'm saying? And really thank the Most High, for just being just that love, you know what I'm saying? So it felt really good to me. I really didn't have any like too many problems, maybe probably like a slight headache, but then it just like went away. It was like quick and then it really like went away. But um I drank more so too than I ate with my with my fruits. But I mixed a lot of my fruits in with my water, with my alkaline water. So I think that that made it even more better. And then I also mixed some sea moss in it too as well. So they gave me a little bit more boost, in my metabolism and my stamina. Um but it was really, really great. It was really, really great. Actually, I think even with us on Let's Talk Podcast, I think that we should do this every 3 months. Even though, like Spirit Queen said, not just for the people doing it every 3 months. We should be doing this every 3 months. And and we could track our progress and let people know, like, hey, these are our results. This is what we're doing, And I even sent a picture to Spirit Queen. I wish I had my cup of my tumbler where I had all of my fruits in there, my water, my strawberries, my cucumbers, my lemon, my lime, my blueberries. That was my favorite because I was eating on blueberries throughout the week. So that was really, really good. And then yeah, that was really basically it. And then eating, my fruits and fruit salads, and that was about it. And I feel great. Like I said, I truly feel amazing.
Oh yeah, that's good, son.
Yeah. So I'm super proud of you, Spirit Queen, for making it through the 7 day. She did make it through the 7 day.
Yeah.
And those are some of the reactions, guys, you're gonna have in your body when you're actually going through this process. Okay. And you'll get those times to where it'd be like you want to give up, but the Most High will push you through. Be like, nah, keep going, because I did call and check on, Spirit Queen.
Yeah.
I was like, look, got one more day. You know what I'm saying? Let's push through. And those are the type of stuff you need to, have if you're on a 7 day fast and you have accountability partner, call each other. You know what I'm saying? Lift each other up and, talk to each other like that because, that's what you need even going through excuse me, even going through the detox. You need that. We all need that. Excuse
Mhm.
me. But yeah, we all need that.
Oh yeah. Yep. Even in the process too, I did feel a little nauseous, but it came and it went. But yeah, we do need that support, and just making sure, we just staying focused. Why? What is our intention in doing it? You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Because it's all about that intention, and as long as we set that intention, we gotta also listen to wisdom. Like that intention goes a long way. So
I
there
I agree.
in
I
beating
agree.
ourselves up about it if something happens during the midst of it. You know,
And the
what?
Most High will always send you messages throughout that week too. You know what I'm saying? And you get the chance to connect. I know we've talked about it before. You get the chance to connect with your ancestors too. that passed on, because I think during my some of my 7 days, I've had some encounters. Like I had some dreams about my brother and stuff, and then my grandma came and visited me too in my dreams. So that was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? So man, it's amazing. That's all I got to say. I'm super super happy. I'm excited about what's to come, about what's ahead, and I'm on it. I'm on it. That's what I'm on.
That's what it's about, and just allowing ourselves to enjoy the process too. You know,
Yes, yes,
just allowing ourselves to enjoy the process and not, you know, take stuff so seriously. You know,
that
it's
part.
important to, of course, be responsible, but just not take life so seriously when it gets to a point where it's like, you can't really have no fun with it. And just being more creative and
Mm-hmm.
just allowing those things to, come and go. Especially
Uh,
with, just our mindset. That's the biggest thing, our mindset, what we got our mindset on, and just moving from there. And
y-
not allowing our feelings to get in the way of that. And just
yeah,
giving them
I
space.
definitely agree. Let the people know too. Let some of the people know. Let the people know, like, what did you eat during your 7 days?
Well, I ate apples. I ate mainly apples, grapes, blueberries, and bananas. And I drank my chlorophyll water. I thought about putting fruits in my water or getting some cucumber, but I ain't get to that. But I had my chlorophyll. I was taking my that Celtic salt. I would
Mm-hmm.
take that with my water every day. I've been doing that, and I did drink 1 cup of tea. I drank some
Good.
my raspberry tea and ginger. I drank
Okay.
that when I was on my cycle,
Okay.
and that was really good. That felt good.
Remember I told you about the avocados about for your cycle?
Yep, I ain't getting no avocado.
Yeah. Next time though, try that though. That's really like when you get an avocado, just peel the inside open and boil that seed in the inside, and it really helps with your cycle. Like literally. Like it's amazing. Like I've tried it before. Um I think I got the information off of I want to say Dr. Bobby Price, or I was looking at a video or something off of YouTube one day,
Mhm.
something, and I just saw where the person was like, yeah, the avocado seed in the inside actually helps with your menstrual cycle.
Mhm.
And wow, I didn't know that at first, and I was just like, wow, okay, so let me try this. So yeah, try that next time.
I
Really very beneficial. You will definitely will tell the difference in your cycle and stuff. So, and I love avocados anyway. I kind of make avocado like mash, like little make them look like little potatoes, but it's really good. Put that sea salt and pepper on there.
Okay, I'm gonna try that. I
Mhm.
just now recently really just started eating avocado. I
Really,
didn't realize how good avocado was.
they are delicious.
Just recently started eating avocado, and
Yeah,
we've been eating it a lot more. But I ain't had none this 7 day detox, so
yeah,
I'm
they're
gonna,
good. They're
try it
good.
for a cycle. Yeah, but yeah, I don't. That's really all I gotta say right now. I
Yeah, and,
really
and 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 even to the people, we're not trying to tell you guys wrong. This is actually by experience, okay? This is by experiences and what we're actually doing. We're actually doing the 7 day fast. So, we're telling you what's going on with our bodies and what's happening within these 7 days and what we experienced and actually what we ate and what's good to eat, and you will actually feel too what your body can take and what your body cannot take, even too, as far as fruits and different things of that sort. So yeah. um
I need to do this.
did you do any walking or yoga during your 7 day fast?
Yep, I did. I did some yoga. I
Okay.
went to my yoga and did that because I had a lot going on just with stuff that I got going on with just court and all of that. So,
Mm-hmm.
I found time to do that and that felt good. And I ain't really walk as much, but I wanted to, but it's been cold and rainy and all of that, so I didn't really do it like that. But
Yeah, it was raining here too. We
I
had
made
a
my
I
videos,
think
I journal, talk to, in my videos, I journal what I was going through in those moments, and that was good because I hadn't did that in a while. So, uh,
that's very, very good to journal. You
mm-hmm,
know, journal your 7 days, what it was and what it wasn't. And
mm-hmm,
so yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
mm-hmm. And I can say like just a lot of the things, just I've been dealing with a lot of like, well, I don't want to say I'm dealing with it, but it's a lot of stuff. We feel like we're dealing with something, but it's really we've already overcame it, and it's like just those things that kind of come up in the mind because it's like we're in a simulation, we're in a matrix, so it's like these things are energetic, you know what I mean, but they're not always ours, you know what I mean. So it's like just dealing with that and just moving through that and just allowing myself to kind of just float, you know what I mean, float through that
Mm-hmm.
and just open myself up and just know like I'm good, like we're good,
Mm-hmm.
like I can't really put it in words right now, but yeah, just knowing that we're good, everything is good, everything is okay, and just accepting that.
Yeah, because we have to realize that, you know, this is not our body, you know what I'm saying? We're just here, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And we always, say, well, Spirit Queen always say you have to unlearn and relearn, and you constantly learn during your 7 day process. We constantly learn through that. Every single day is a healing experience. So we heal through certain things, we deal with certain things, and that's even more beautiful because healing every day during the process is a major key. It's a beautiful thing to experience as well. So, you know, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it's not gonna always, be or look how we want it to be though. Because it's like sometimes, a lot of times we put expectations on ourselves and speak, just speak for myself. Like, I put a lot of expectations on myself, and it's good to put expectations on ourselves, but it's not going to
Mhm.
look how we want it to be. We just have to kind of like allow it to just. I don't know. I can't really put it into words right now. Just, I guess, the unknown of it and just embracing that, knowing that we're already perfectly created. We already perfectly
Yes.
created.
This is Earth University. Like I
Yeah, this is
said, you
Earth
still got to
University.
constantly
Oh yeah.
learn. Even during the 7 day process,
Oh yeah.
I still gave, well, I didn't give, but did I? I don't know. I don't remember. But I was doing, I actually was reading my books too, my spiritual books, my Destiny Soul books. And it was telling me what my destiny cards was, as far as starting in a new month, which is beautiful because I am in Uranus right now, and Uranus is always, when you get into those periods, Uranus is the planet of unexpectedness. You know what I'm saying? Blessings and different things that you won't unexpect, and you be like, dang, so that's gonna happen in here and different things like that. So I think it's just very, very important for people to get a soul destiny reading for me because your destiny matters is very, 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 very important because it shifts on a lot of things that you're doing, whether what planets that you're in as well too, because um it can tell you what planet you are. I mean, you can know what planet you are in by your zodiac sign, but with the destiny reading, it tells you what planet you're in and operating in right now. You know what I'm saying? And the ways that you're going to be reacting, how you're going to be reacting to situations, how you're going to be reacting to people, what's to come, what's ahead, what you need to focus on, what you need help with, what you need clarity with. All of those things just touches base on all of those, and I encourage anyone out there to go to our website, food for the soul detox.org and purchase a Destiny Soul reading from me because oh my God, they're so accurate. And I wouldn't be telling you lies either. You know, I've read for Spirit Queen, I've read for Eternal Goddess, I've read for countless of people you know, um, outside of our site. I've actually read for Amorion's brother, which is Orion, if you guys know him. I've read for Orion before, and he couldn't even believe the things that I sent him, the things that I
What?
sent him. Yeah, when I read for Orion, he was like,
Wow.
and he couldn't believe the things that I actually, you know, told him or whatever. And he was like, he was intrigued. He was like, I want more. You know what I'm saying? And even out of that process, you know, I didn't ask for it, but it was something on my mind to told me to read them or whatever. And so, you know, I had sent it to him, and I actually sent it to his brother too, and told him to send it to his brother Marion, because at the time their group was going through some, B2K was going through some, and I said this is why y'all your brother's group is going through this. I said send him this, and this will give him the clarity and the answers that he need. And now they're back together too, they're going on tour, all of that stuff. So it's beautiful. But it was a beautiful experience, just, you know, even reading him, you know. And you know, he sent some stuff to my Cash App, he blessed me and stuff like that. But it was beautiful reading for him. I sent the reading to Easy E's daughter about her father. So it's like yeah, I've read for celebrities, different people. So, and they're just amazed at, you know, what I send them, and I'm like, hey, look, this is from the Most High. Yeah,
Right.
I'm giving it to you. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was gifted, and, you know, gifted with this and gifted with this book of mine. But, you know, this is all clarity from the Most High.
Yeah. You just a
So
just
I encourage you, like I said, if you want that reading, go to foodforthesoul.org and tap that Destiny card reading and sign up. Sign
yeah.
up. You want a one-on-one? Sign up. I got you. Because it's very, very important to know where you actually are in this Pacific, sorry, in your specific cycle in your life.
Mm-hmm. And it's a good way to make sure you're in alignment too, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and make sure you're balanced and where you need to be. You know, even though we know we might need that support, we might need that help, you know, really understanding that and understanding that. So it's good to do that, get y'all readings and all of that. And yeah, that's amazing because I love my reading you did for me, Sonny. That was amazing. When
Thank
I
you.
say
Thank
you was
you.
on point, like I loved it. I was
Thank
grateful for
you.
that, and I appreciated that so much.
And we got some other things too on the site we gotta talk about too as well. Of course you got we have yoga. We have yoga. So go ahead and talk about that a little bit. About your yoga.
Yep, y'all. I do yoga on there. Anything, you know, of course, yoga is dealing with the union of self, you know, mind, body, and soul. You know, so while we're here on this earth and grounded here, you know, it's really great. It's a really great practice. Girl, sit down, boo boo. It's a really great practice, y'all, to stay grounded, you know, to, you know, really tap in with yourself, tap in with your chakras, learn about your chakras, because we all have, you know, seven chakras, you know, all of that in our bodies, and just really learning to work with that, and, you know, just really learning to really receive and release, and having a peace of mind, y'all. It starts with a peace of mind. And, you know, I really like to move with the natural, you know, frequencies of the earth. And that's what we're on, you know, that's what we're on. So just being able to tap into that, you know, that's mainly what I focus on with doing yoga. And, you know, whichever areas of your body that you might need, you know, help in, like that you might feel like you have some pain in or whatever like that. I help with that as well. So
Oh, I've been trying to. Let's talk about a little bit about what like what's one of your favorite poses too? I want to ask you that too. What's one of your favorite poses of yoga? Like that, like give the like the really that real clarity.
the butterfly pose, butterfly, because it deals with the veins in your inner thighs. It deals with that area, and it sends those signals to your, your pineal gland, and those nerves, your pituitary gland, and your pineal gland. So I really like that pose. That's one of my favorite poses. Out of the child's pose, and when I lay on my back and I hold my legs up. That's one of my favorite poses. So, I've just really been practicing that, and I really just got into yoga, y'all. Like earlier this year, the beginning of this year, and I really love it. So, just really working with that and seeing how much it has benefited me so far, in this time, and just even like I said this before, just doing 5 minutes, like it does so
Mm-hmm.
much to your energy, it does so much to just the way you think, the way you move throughout your day, like how you just feeling, like it does so much because you're able to tap into the divine within you. You're able
Mm-hmm.
to tap into that and really be in that. It's like a meditative state that you're in when you're doing yoga. It's like meditation. It's so much peace of mind and it's so much joy, and you don't have to be perfect with it. You don't have to be
Yeah.
perfect at it. It's nothing to be perfect with or to, put on with. It's just being yourself and bringing
Yeah.
all of yourself to it, and just really benefiting from it and getting so much out of it, getting so much clarity, so much more focus, all of that. I've learned so much, I've gained so much, and I'm still learning. So if y'all want to get into some yoga with me and get into those sessions like that, I love to do that. Just book a session with me on, foodforthesoul.org, and we can get ready, book you a 15-minute consultation with me, and we can talk about, what areas you want to work with or where you're at in your life, within your mind and body. Because it's
That's
all about
right. And if you need any type of clarity, if there's something that you're going through and you need a spirit coach, you need a spirit, you can talk to Spirit Queen, and her line is always open. She's always posted her phone number on Instagram, or you can go to foodforthesoul.org and set up an appointment. She'll be happily to respond back to you as soon as possible. But you can set up something to have a spirit coach, and different things like that. If you need someone to talk to, all of that good stuff, you can hit us up as well. Next week. It's going to be amazing. We are going to be talking about nine ether beans,
Mhm.
the difference between nine ether beans and six ether beans. What are nine ether beans and what are six ether beans? Okay. Because everybody's not a nine ether bean. Some people are six ether beans. Are you one of them? Gotta stay tuned to find out next week. We also are going to be talking about what are rainbows. Okay. Not about what they taught y'all in school. We talking about what are rainbows, what the colors mean, what the double rainbows mean when you see it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, they represent the seven chakras in the body, and you can go to those different portals through the rainbows. But stay tuned because there's more to it than that. Okay. We also are going to be talking about what is the Mandela effect. Have you ever noticed, like, we're probably gonna be seeing some pictures too, because remember back in the days too when they used to have the cartoons. Remember Looney Tunes? And then now they changed it, like they changed the different wording of Looney Tunes, even the Bears. If you ever had that book in a cartoon,
Mhm.
the spelling of the words was different. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Back then than it was now. So those type of things, you know what I'm saying, during the Mandela effect and the things that you've seen that's happened before that you was like, okay, I know this went on and you know what I'm saying? So those are some of the things, even with some of the um fast food restaurants. I
Mm.
remember some of them being different colors than it is now. Some of them got the red and yellow and different things like that. I remember I think, if I'm not mistaken, I remember chicken fillet being a different color
No, I need.
back in the day,
Stop it.
a while back. And then we're actually also going to be talking about Did I miss one? What's the other one?
How they play on words.
Yeah, play on words. If you want to talk about that a little bit, Spirit Queen.
Yeah. Oh,
I said, I'm sorry, Eternal Goddess.
yeah. Like playing on words, y'all. You know how words are like spells and stuff. So just the way that we, speak. My interpretation of it, just the way we speak. To ourselves, what we say, and how they do that, like with good morning. Changing that to grand rising. You know what I mean? Just something more that's really like in alignment. That's one word that they really play on.
Right.
And
Because
really,
who are you mourning? When you tell somebody good morning, who are you mourning?
right,
Like, no. No.
right. I don't want to say good morning. I want to say grand rising. I'm
Right.
right.
Or,
I have
every time I send a message out to Spirit Queen, I say peace and blessings or blessed rising or, you know what I'm saying? Or something like that. Because you ain't about to get me.
yeah. So
So you
yeah,
gotta, it's very, very important, guys. You gotta be careful with the words that you speak out of your mouth because you are what you manifest. You are what you react and how you react. Okay. So everything that you say out your mouth, you just gotta, yeah, you better know because that's gonna be crazy. Okay, guys, so we are actually going to get into our meditation. All right. This is a perfect time for it. I want you guys to get into that space, get comfortable. You can lay down on the floor, you can lay on your couch, you can fold your legs Indian style in a chair like I do. You can lay down on your bed, wherever you feel comfortable at. And I want you to close your eyes. We're going to breathe into it too at first. So um, go ahead and close your eyes. And I want you to take a deep breath. Breathe in and exhale out your mouth. Go ahead and breathe in again and exhale out. And I want you to go to that place that you always only go to. Think of the positive, think of the beauty, and think of the light that you are. You are powerful. You are loved. Say, I am powerful. I am loved. All right, come on back. Yes. All right. That felt amazing. Yes. I just want to say, guys, I'm going to get a scripture to you. Hosea 4:6. And it says that people perish from the lack of knowledge. Know who you are.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Know who you are. Your body is precious. Your temple is precious. Learn who you are. Learn your body. Learn your DNA. So you will be able to function through this life better, through this world better. Because if you don't know yourself, then there, there's nothing. What are you here for?
Mhm.
You know, peace, love, and light. This is you know, Let's Talk Podcast. Make sure that you're liking and subscribing to our YouTube channel, Fools for the 444. You got something to say, Eternal God, if you want to take us out?
Yeah, just to piggyback off what you just said, idle mind is the devil's workshop, y'all. So, really knowing what believe in within yourself and applying that knowledge in your life and applying that wisdom and really listening to yourself and, doing better for yourself. Just being a better you, being a better version of yourself each and every day and continue to move forward. And knowing that you are always, in the right place at the right time. The present moment is everything. You know what I mean? So just cherish that and be intentional and always move in gratitude. So
Yes. And that word they always say.
yeah.
Yes. It's either now or never.
Hmm.
That's
Be
right.
proud of that baby step.
Hmm.
Be proud of it.
Yes.
And rejoice
That-
in it. What?
What's that song Aaliyah had? If at first you don't succeed, get yourself back up and try again. You know what I'm saying? Each and every day. Because you're gonna make mistakes, you know? But
Yep.
through all things that strengthen us, the most high, we strengthen ourselves. You can do anything you want.
Yes.
It's all with you.
Hmm.
Okay?
Don't allow nothing to define you. You define who you are.
That's
You
right.
define who you are. Don't let nothing else define you. Nothing.
Peace, love, and light, y'all.